Hey guys, this is Purge. How are you doing? I am back in the hotel. It is, I believe, 11:30 a.m. here. It is Thursday. It's the 28th. Tuesday. Okay, it is Tuesday, the 28th of August, and I am still in Seattle. I actually slept in today. I usually am not here at this time. Usually we get to the offices around 8 a.m. or something like that, 9 a.m. something like that. But today I don't actually have anything to do, and I was like, all right, I've been waking up early, not getting enough sleep the last couple days. I'm gonna sleep in, so I slept for like 8 or 9 hours, which was really good. So I'm trying to make sure that my energy is high for the next couple days where we do a bunch of work. Anyways. I haven't made a vlog in a couple days, but I figured now would be a good time to do so since I actually have time. I usually get back at like 11 p.m. and then it's like, I want to talk to friends, and then I pass out and I don't feel like uploading anything. I have another Navi video to upload. I recorded this last night. They were playing, oh my god, what is it called? Foosball. Foosball. It was 4 of Navi playing foosball. Arzart and Host and Puppy and I think their manager. I don't know what his name is, so I'm sure I'll post that later. Pretty cool video. Apparently they're the only people that play table sports enthusiastically out of all the teams. So anyways, I got to cast a couple games. It was pretty fun. I casted the Mouse vs. W best of 5. I don't know if I vlogged before that day, but there's a best of 5 that I casted with gods in-game. We were the only spectators in-game, that is, in the broadcaster slots. They were pretty fun. Figured out that Mouse was placed, and then it's actually day 3 of the group stage now. So there's been 2 days of teams participating. I won't ruin any of the how the games went, but lots of awesome games were played. Been watching a ton of Dota the last couple days and hanging out with Valve staff, and just a couple overviews about that. It has been so much fucking fun being here, honestly. Just not just seeing all the stuff, but also just hanging out with everybody has been the best part. I've been getting a lot of confidence from it as well. Just, surrounding myself with people who are top tier Dota players and game developers who make the game that we love, and they ask my opinion of stuff, and that feels so good every time that somebody's like, Purge, what do you think about this? And I'm just like, I would love to talk about that subject for 10 minutes and give you my opinion. Like, it's so much fun. Just really, really enjoyable. So talking about game balance, we talked about matchmaking a little bit last night. Turns out, guys, if you think you're matched in the wrong area, you're probably wrong. I'll tell you this story quick. I was talking with Eric. I can't remember his last name. There's like 14,000 Erics here that work for Valve, so I get confused. I know other faces, of course, but he mentioned some guy sent him a message saying like, oh, I'm matched in somewhere where I shouldn't be. And he was like, alright, I'll give it a shot. I'll move this guy up. He moved him from about 40% skill to 66% skill, something like that. And that seems like a lot, but keep in mind that skill is a very big bell curve, so it's like a giant curve. If you look at the player distribution, most of it is towards the middle. It's like kind of like this. So as you go to the fringes, there's this would be, from your perspective, this is the best players. This is the absolute terrible players. But out here at the fringe, there's less people and there's a larger skill range. But towards the middle, everything's pretty close together. So he said he moved the guy 1 standard deviation. If you know much about math, that's not very much. It's not a huge range. In the big grouping in the middle, the skill range is not that different. So he barely moved the guy up, and he said that after a while, the guy played pretty decent foil, picking a lot of heroes that he was good at, making sure he was trying really hard, playing very serious. And at some point, he went on a major losing spree and ended up back where he was originally. It's like, okay, there it is. Matchmaking working out. So even if you artificially move people up, they will get put back down. And do me a favor and don't send him a bunch of messages now trying to get him to move you, because he's not going to do it probably. But very interesting to hear that stuff. They also talked about how matchmaking works. Like if your range is really high, like if I matchmake with someone who's really shit, it won't just match us in the middle between us two. It'll match us a little bit above that, actually. A little bit above that. Otherwise, the games are too one-sided on average, because a player like me, I could just go solo mid and own the mid and then own the other lanes, and bam, game's over. So it actually, if you play with people that are much better than you, on average you're going to be playing people a lot better than you, which means you're more likely to just suck. So those games are probably not going to be fun for you, and it also kind of puts a lot of pressure on a player like me to have to play solo mid rather than just like support or whatever I want, which kind of sucks, but that's the math, man. If the math makes sense, the teams have to be balanced, and that's just the way that it goes, unfortunately. So there's not enough way to you couldn't matchmake and say I'm playing support this game, and then it would adjust you down, because it basically just assumes that you're going to play an important role like a carry or a solo mid, and that's I'd have to play a hero that can have a major impact and control of the game that can snowball. If I wasn't able to play a hero like that, it wouldn't be matching us correctly. kind of, which is kind of unfortunate, but I don't think there's a good way to solve it. So I think the way it is right now is awesome. I think the matchmaking is awesome, honestly. I think a lot of people just complain, maybe understandably, but it's usually you that can play better. Sorry, this is moving so much. I have a laptop on my lap, and it's kind of awkward, and I wanted to like shift so I had more light on me. Another thing that that I thought was really cool, I had it in my mind, and then I forgot it, and I tried to say that to buy time. Now I don't remember what it was. What were they talking about? I can't remember. I'll maybe come back to it. But it's been freaking awesome, just hanging out with Valve people. Honestly, it's just been really, really great. All the people are just really smart and really funny, and everything, every action that they take towards the game is just really, really well thought out and planned out. And I mean, they forget stuff sometimes, and we've been able to give them tips about things. But you know, it's been great. I am now distracted by this red thread. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So, today is the third day of the group stage. I believe most of the matches are probably finishing up or ending right now. I kind of wish I was there to watch them, but I knew that I needed sleep, so I passed out. Slept 9 hours. That was good. Player dinner tonight at 7 p.m. See how that goes. I don't remember where it is. It says it on my... They drop these like letters and reports to communicate with us. But it's going to be at some place, and there's going to be a lot of people there, and it's going to be awesome. The Chinese teams have been dominating. If you guys haven't been watching, you guys can go watch all those matches. I believe all of the in-game casters are Toby Slesh, that's one combo, and then Luminous with LD. They've been doing a very good job. And also, the third is AC Draskell, and the fourth, I think Sheever with Triumph of Man were actually casting in-game stuff as well, which is really good for them. I'm happy that they were able to do that without being bosses about that. So that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, some other cool stuff that's coming up. They're going to have, I don't know if you guys are going to be here in person, I don't know if these are sellable online, but you can actually purchase t-shirts and things like that. I showed some pictures of them on my Twitter. Make sure you guys go follow me there. I'll try to be better about posting. I really slacked the last day. Just kind of sat there and watched games all day and didn't tweet very much, but I posted some pictures of it. There's a lot of really cool special shirts and hoodies and things like that. They also come with in-game items, which is kind of cool. People have been dropping things like couriers just by buying the in-game passes and things like that, and those have been really awesome. Kind of wish I had one, but oh well. But either way, they said that I could get some free stuff, like t-shirts and stuff, so I'll probably you'll see me with some international t-shirts on stream, and you guys can probably buy them at the event itself. They're going to be selling them. They're a little more expensive than a typical t-shirt, like $20 to $25, but you do get in-game special cosmetic items that you can't get anywhere else, I'm pretty sure. That's what they'll be giving out, some like axe items, and I don't know what the Tidehunter thing was, but I'm going to get a Tidehunter shirt probably, and maybe one or two of the other ones that looked really cool. So you can buy those. In-game spectating is going to be ridiculous. The broadcasting, I can't even, I'm going to describe that to you guys very momentarily, but it's going to be disgustingly sick. That's the best. I'm not hyping this up because I just want you to watch. I get nothing from you guys watching, at least not that much, hypothetically, immediately, but we've been working with a TV quality production company for like 4 days, practicing and going over stuff. Like the production quality is absolutely insane. They had photo shoots for all the players. They cut them out. They're putting them in overlays. So every time like a team comes up, like, oh, here comes Navi, they'll be like, oh, there's an image of their team. Here's the banners that say Navi Puppy, favorite heroes Chen. Like it's insane. And we're going to be cutting between analytic desks, commentators, back to the interviews, back to the analytics, back to the commentators. It's going to be like TV, unless somehow we fuck up really bad, which I don't expect to happen. Like those are all TV professionals, but it's seriously going to be insane. I mean, the linchpin, I guess, is hypothetically us being inexperienced, but we've been practicing a lot doing interviews. I'm probably going to fuck some of them up, but whatever. I'm not a professional interviewer. You know, I cast Dota for a living and talk about that. But even if that stuff happens, it's still going to be awesome. Production quality is going to be absolutely insane. And I know that you guys are going to be really blown out of the water. I dare say best esports event ever. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the production quality, I don't know what it looks like behind the scenes for other tournaments and stuff. But being here, I find it hard to believe that every other organization actually performs that well, always. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just accidentally shit-talking emojis and everything else, but it's been super impressive being here, honestly. And not just because I've been having an awesome time, but also just because of the fact that I think it's gonna be amazing. And we haven't even gotten to the finals yet. Like, the finals are gonna be awesome as well. Get to hang out with fans and meet fans and stuff. It's always kind of fun. Some of the Valve guys have came up and they fanboyed out a little bit, which is kind of it's funny. Only like one or two. Generally, yeah, I don't know. It's very weird. I haven't had that happen very often yet. And some of the players, a lot of the players know who I am as well. They'll come up and say hi, and they'll be like, "Oh, you're Purge." I'll be like, "Yes, Purge. I know you, PGG. You're crazy. You're fucking crazy." But I'm sure there'll be a lot more of that. I haven't signed a signature yet, but soon I'm sure. I haven't met Ice Frog. I know some people have, but I have not yet. So I could live with if I didn't. I'd be like, "Yeah, that's okay." It'll probably just be like a semi-quiet 5-minute conversation. Be like, "Thank you." Alright, see ya. Walk away. But I did meet Gabe, that was pretty fun. Got to meet Gabe 2 or 3 days ago. I shook his hand and I was like, "Dude, I'll coach you." Did I say that already? I can't remember. I think I did. Shit. Alright, I think that's about everything I have to talk about. We have, tomorrow we're moving a lot of stuff. The next 2 days, I think, we're moving a lot of stuff to Benaroya Hall, home of the Seattle Symphony. I don't know if I'm going to be helping out with that, but I'm probably going to get going in a second. Your lunch is probably happening in 30 minutes, so I have to get back over to the Valve offices and go hang out there and hopefully keep up on what's going on for the day and just hang out with people is pretty much what my goal is going to be. So that should be really fun. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you go follow me on Twitter and Facebook and stuff. And hopefully I can maybe... No, I'm probably not doing any more casting. Unless something goes really wrong, I won't be casting anything at the main event. But I will be doing a lot of interviews, so going to hang out with a lot of the players and stuff like that, which should be fun. So I think that's it. Make sure you guys tune in. You can watch everything in-game. And it's going to be absolutely sick. So make sure you guys watch the finals. Get those numbers big. I know we can beat... Some people are estimating 200,000 for the finals in-game. And that would be insane. I don't even know. Does League of Legends even go that high? Hopefully we can beat it. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.